Josh Jacobs, he was interviewed after the Raiders lost to Pittsburgh, and he quite literally was sick of the shit. Go ahead, run it back one more time.
How many times can you keep talking about sort of the same things and learning the same lessons?
Man, I'm tired of dealing with this shit. Like, every day I come here and bust my ass. I see the guys, bust their ass, and the result is not there. And, for me, the last 4 years, the result hasn't been there. And quite frankly, I don't know what else to do. So, yeah, that shit is what it is.
All right, guys.
4 years of it. Tired of it. Not happy.
4 years. 4 hard years. I'm a long time in the pen.
I'm not in the camp of like paying running backs just because I feel like it could be so easily addressed in the second round.
Yes,
and maybe it sounds disrespectful to a back like Josh Jacobs who's having a tremendous year. I know that we've kind of spoken on it several times with the show, but JB, where are you at with this?
I don't mind Josh Jacobs. I know it might be a little hefty bag you might have to throw his way, but I don't know. The running backs coming out of this draft, I don't have a ton of confidence in them besides B.J. Robinson and maybe Blake Corum. But other than that, yeah, I might be looking towards free agency to try to pick up somebody.
Yeah, I mean, you love the idea of it. I just don't love the idea of the money that comes along with it, especially after a season like this.
Adam.
And then on top of it, too, actually, real quick, like, I know, like, this year he's balling. And I know people have loved him, like fantasy-wise. But, like, what has he been balling before? I'm going to look up his numbers, actually.
Who?
Josh Jacobs.
He's always been solid. He dealt with injury problems a couple years, but he's always been solid. He's never been bad. I had Josh Jacobs, like, 4 years in a row in fantasy. But this is by far his best season. He's having a career year, and he's going to ask for quite a bit of money, for sure. That's what happens when you're coming off a career year, and you don't get – honestly, it's pretty disrespectful that they didn't pick up his fifth-year option.
Yeah.
Because, like, the man is a big part of their offense.
I mean, I guess he's not really missed that. I mean, I know he has missed some games, but I feel like that's kind of normal for, like, running backs. But 15 games played his rookie year. I'm sorry, 13 games played his rookie year, 15 in 2020, 15 in 2021, and obviously this year he's played all 15 thus far. His career high of 1,500. Is that a little bit sketchy to you too? Like, I've always wondered this. I noticed it like NBA especially, but like, and guys is like contract years. I mean, it happened with Stu actually too. Like, they ball for some reason. They just go out, and it's like, why?
For some reason,
they
want to get a bag.
But where is that the whole other time? Like you hear, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell?
Some people don't have that.
That makes me not want to pay you. I no disrespect. Maybe he's just having like. I mean, it's a new system for him, right?
Yeah.
With Josh McDaniels, and I know Josh McDaniels come from the Bill Belichick. Well, they have always had Brady too, but they've had some solid rushers.
There's always
solid rushing game.
The Patriots, running game is always good, and it's always like 5 different running backs that just all do the same thing, which is produce.
Dude, Bill Belichick's the GOAT. Honestly, it's crazy how many people he's like just. I don't know.
You're good. You're good here. You're trash everywhere else.
Wild.
Yeah, Bill Belichick's the man. But I wouldn't be willing to pay Josh Jacobs what he's going to ask for, because he's going to ask for a lot of money. He's going to ask for Dalvin Cook money. He's going to ask for something like that, and so I'm not ready for that. I don't want, like you said, you can get a running back in the second or third round that could, like Adam said, a Damon Pierce. You look at a guy like a Breece Hall. Obviously, there's a lot of different other examples. Brian Robinson, dude got shot and came back like 50 Cent, still produced. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to pay Josh Jacobs what he's looking for.
It's very tempting.
100%.
I'm not gonna lie, but the situation. Well, I'm listening. I heard everything you're saying, but for me,
100%.
We were doing that to there's a new guy in the back, and he was telling Spinny something, and Spinny was like, yeah. I was across the way. I told Spinny, I'm 100%, and he started laughing. But shout Lucas. No, he's probably listening to us talk about that. But yeah, it's just the money thing for me. It's the same situation with Jared Goff. It's definitely like at the running back position. And dude, come on, like your contract years when you decide to start balling, that makes me not want to give you money. It's kind of like that. Was it Vince Wilfork? No, Albert Hainsworth. Albert Hainsworth was a beast with the Titans.
Yeah.
Then he got that big ass payday from I don't forget who paid him. The Skins, we'll call them.
Yeah.
I can't say their full name anymore, but
say the Commanders.
The Commanders. All right, yeah. You got that big payday from the Commanders, and then he literally got cut from the team like 2 years later because he was
worse.
That does sound worse.
It does sound way worse. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how else to address it. They weren't the Commanders back then, but I just don't want to do that. Even Ndamukong Suh. I love Suh. You won't find a bigger Detroit Lion. I'm sorry, a Ndamukong Suh fan in this room, but. after he got that big payday from Miami, and I don't know if that maybe was a bit of a scheme thing because obviously you saw him like go to LA and it work out then in Tampa after that too. But he got the big money alongside Cameron Wake, and they just couldn't get things going. Ultimately, he got cut from the Miami deal.
Yeah.
Then obviously with the Rams and then Tampa, and now at the Eagles.
You're looking at the top 5 cap hits for running backs in the NFL. Zeke Elliott's at $18 million. And then you've got Dalvin Cook and Joe Mixon both at like 11. Dalvin Cook's almost at 12. And then Derrick Henry at 9, Saquon at 7. Saquon and Josh Jacobs are both going to want to get into that top 4. They're both going to want $10+ million, $11+ million a year.
Yeah, I'm not like,
and I wouldn't be in the business of paying a running back that much money,
especially too, right? Like because you didn't want to do the running back because you feel like I'm sorry in the second round because you feel like it was a little bit too early. Actually, do you still feel the same way? By the way,
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah,
like I think they could get defense. I want defense.
But the thing is, like you have 2 the second round picks. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'd rather burn one of those on a running back and have him for 4 years versus lock up tons of money to Josh Jacobs, who's already had, injury.
Well, yeah, if you're telling me it's either you sign Josh Jacobs or draft one in the second round, I'd have one in the second round.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at with it. Even Craig Reynolds showed up last week. I want this run game to get going for all the reasons I told you guys yesterday. I think Jared Goff, at his best, was within the play action, and it's not even like a debate. It's not even like an argument. It's truth.
It's facts.
He is he's. I don't want to call him elite, but in terms of play action, he is elite in play action. He truly is. Number one.
He makes great throws.
Yeah, that's when he's cream of the crop. And in the play action, again, you can't set that up without running the damn football.
Yeah.
And by the way, too, look at how far Saquon Barkley's carried. Look at how, freaking nature a little bit, but Derrick Henry, how far he's carried the Titans at certain points.
Derrick Henry is a scary human being.
Adrian Peterson, like if you get a guy like that,
nature.
Yeah, those 2 freaking natures. Those aren't good examples. But is Bijan a freaking nature?
Yeah. Not like Derrick Henry. Like, there's not a lot of guys like Derrick Henry and Adrian Peterson. But.
What are you more prone to do? Bijan with the 18th or Tucker or whoever the hell else in the
Somebody
second?
in the second, yeah.
Or would you be more pissed if Bijan was taking 18th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I wouldn't be that mad, but yeah, I don't want to see him take a running back in the first round.
The NFL draft is such a crapshoot, man.
It is a crapshoot.